Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome back to our cozy corner of the universe where we celebrate the magic woven into the fabric of our everyday lives. I'm Stacey Ray, your host on Magnetic AF TV, and this is Magnetic AF Moments. This is a segment where we dive into the synchronicities and the lessons that the universe generously sprinkles throughout our day. Today, I've got some stories that not only filled my heart with awe, but also reminded me of the incredible dance between our intentions and the universe's responses. But before we begin before we begin, baby, I need you to hit that subscribe button and drop a like. Hit that bell icon too. If you get no value from this, let's be fair. By all means, hurry up and take that like away at the end of the video. But before then, baby, hit that like, hit that subscribe, and hit that bell icon. Let's get into it. Listen, I'm not going to hold you, but this first story hits different. So I just want you to bear with me and let me build it up so I can break it down for you. First things first, I am a splenic manifester. In human design, what it means is that I am very intuitive naturally, and I should also follow my urges, and I should trust myself. I should trust myself more instead of being in my head. That's not something, when it comes to being logical, that's not my thing. So, honestly, this gift has been a lifesaver, literally. Okay, so I'm thankful. I honor it. I practice it every day. I try to strengthen it as much as I can. Okay, but this right here is the story of books and berries, baby. Okay, so consider this. Every encounter, every shared moment that you've had, they might as well be a divinely orchestrated event. I want you to think about this, okay? This event is meant to guide, it's meant to heal, or simply remind us that we are never truly alone. This was made clear to me today through a synchronistic event that I experienced because it was a moment of divine connection that transcended coincidence. This was not a happenstance. This wasn't something that just happened. This was divinely orchestrated. Okay, so let me go ahead and get into it. So your girl wanted to do something different. I don't know if y'all know, but some of y'all do. I homeschool my kids. So I decided to take them out to lunch about 35 minutes away and then bring them to Barnes and Nobles to read some fancy books at the local luxury library. Okay? That's what I call it. I call Barnes and Nobles the local luxury library. LLL, right? So leaving the mall, leaving the local luxury library, I had an urge to make a stop because I was willing to do whatever it took to get me some of these berries, baby. Okay. Matter of fact, and these Driscolls, you need the sweetest batch, baby. Okay. So matter of fact, let me pause for the cause and indulge in a little snack time as we talk this out. Okay. So look, I got my yogurt. Let me bust this open. I have been waiting for this moment all day. Okay. So these these berries here, baby. Would you hold on? Let me go up in here and let me get this one. Let me get this one. Normally there's more, but I think, let's be honest, I think I ate them. My daughter might have ate them too. Okay. But these berries are huge. Like, these things are huge. You can't get no berries like this. Oh, these berries are amazing. Okay. But my little snack that I like is my new vanilla bean and just a little bit of it. But let me take a little bite, Let me take a little bite. Let me explain this story. Okay. So it's snack time. So your girl, I was at Wegmans. I found myself at the right place and precisely at the right time. This particular situation that happened, I was able to offer assistance to somebody's loved one suffering from a health ailment. This was something that I want to kind of explain to you in just a little bit, but this is somebody's private information that they willfully have given up. Okay? And so I want you to think about that. How many times have been in a desperate situation where you just threw all abandon, all caution to the wind, and you were like, look, I want to get help. I want to get out of whatever this thing is. I'm willing to free myself so I can free somebody or free my own self. Okay. So this was one of those type of moments. Okay. These people had been searching for an answer, for a solution. They've been looking for this. And this solution seemed like it was just beyond their reach. They've been navigating what felt like an endless maze with no exit in sight. Then our paths crossed, not by accident, but baby, this was by design. Okay. And so what happened was, I've been going all over the place. I've been looking for these Driscoll's Sweet Batch Blackberries. Ooh, one just fell out. See, it won't, it's calling my name. Okay. I can't wait till after this video because you know your girl's about to get down. Okay. So it keep popping out because they're so juicy, right? So, like I said, if you haven't got any batches of this, baby, you need, let me see if it's gonna focus. You ain't got it. You ain't got it. You need that sweetest batch. Okay. So normally Publix will have them, but they've been selling out. Publix, Kroger sometimes have them, but I've normally found them at Whole Foods or Wegmans. So I don't know where you would find yours, but baby, if you get your hands on this, you need to buy at least two or three at a time because as soon as you pop them, it ain't gonna stop. And you know, I don't eat sugar anyway. Side note, sidebar. I don't eat sugar. So these things taste just like candy. I don't mind them. Okay. So getting back to this, they're that good. So I was willing to do whatever it took, baby, to go get these blackberries because they're on and popping. Okay. So Driscoll's, if you get an increase on sales, remember it's your girl. It's your girl. All right. So uh I had stopped. I went in there, and when I walked in there, um, I was looking, but they too was just standing there. I didn't look at their faces. I didn't look at anything, but I just knew that they were heavily engaged in something. So I looked on the side because I normally get stuff from the organic side, but I didn't see them. So then I was like, oh, they're not there. I'm like, don't tell me. I came 45 minutes, 35, 45 minutes away to meander my way to lunch in some luxury library with these books, right? But I really wanted these berries. I'm not about to turn around and not get these berries. So in my mind, as I'm looking on the side and seeing that there were none, I'm trying to manifest the berries because I don't know if they're there. So then I start thinking and I start looking and I'm starting to see that they're the regular ones and they're not what I was looking for. So some say go on the other side. So I had to cross over between the two women that were talking at the time. So when I cross over there between the two women, I'm like, this lady is not moving, but lady, I'm about to get to these berries in the worst way. So I'm sitting over there and I'm picking over her and I'm just like dipping my hand and doing what I need to do to get my berries because I did not go 35, 45 minutes to come back empty handed. Okay. So the lady says, oh, scoot over. The lady's trying to get, she's like, oh, I'm so sorry. I said, it's okay. I know you guys are heavily in a conversation. Okay. And so I said, I understand. I said, I don't mind. I came here to get my berries. And so that's what I'm doing. She's like, oh, well, here's where the bleeding comes. She starts talking about how her son and then her daughter-in-law, how his wife, they have been trying to figure out ways to heal his body because he's having kidney stones. And this is like his 40th and his 41st kidney stone. And so I don't know if you know, but your girl is a certified herbalist. Okay, so one of the many certifications and degrees that I have a lot of them, but because I'm a lifelong learner. I just love to learn. Okay, so as we go through these videos, you'll learn a lot more about me. However, I told him, I was like, well, are you guys open to some holistic hacks? And I was like, yeah, we're open to it. So I started sharing some stuff, and then they were like, "Oh my goodness!" And so as I start to share it and educate them and break it down and give it to them, immediately, no matter what your belief is, you know when you know what that thing is. Okay, immediately the Holy Spirit came over me. I feel it now. Came over her and came over the wife. Came over the mother and the daughter-in-law. It was an instantaneous connection of faith, of just belief and pure power and pure presence and pure faith that everything that this guy is going through, that it's going to be okay. That no matter what pain he's going through, no matter what his circumstances are, that divinely at that time that I was coming there to chase them berries down, because I could have went any other day, but I chose to go on this day because I followed my splenic urge to go ahead and go to that store at that specific time. Had I not been there, I would have missed that. They would have missed that message. I wouldn't have been able to give them that message. So crazy thing was, as we're talking, I'm telling them what they need to buy. I'm telling them what they need to do. I'm telling them how they navigate it and all this stuff. Then I reach in my pocket. I remember it was like, look in your pocket. So I go in my pocket. Maybe I can't share this because remember, um, herbalism. Okay. So I'm not promoting any product or anything like that. However, some say go in your pocket. Go in your pocket and remember what you put there. So I go in my pocket and I immediately start laughing. And they're like, what? What's going on? I was like, right before I left home, something told me to put two supplements in my pocket. And I said, here they are right here. And I just started laughing. And I said, these are the same products that I told you to get for him. I was like, and so, they were just like, oh my goodness, I can feel it, the Holy Spirit right now. I can feel it just coming over me. And I just want to thank you. What's your name? So I ended up telling her my name or whatever. They were like, you are just such a beautiful person and such an angel at this time that we was looking for. And we was just about to give up all hope. But I know our Father is looking over us and he loves us and he brought you into our lives and we don't even know why, but you just came here. You just showed us what we need to do to get our husband and my son together. So we had a little emotional moment. We bid our dues, but definitely they appreciated it and was like, and it's Easter, so I just want to bless you and your family. And little did they know I needed that blessing, okay? But it was just the mere fact of being able to um, be of service, to be a vessel, okay? Not by accident, but by design. Okay. And in that encounter, what I realized was that our meeting was a small miracle, a testament to the unseen threads that really connect us all. And this was guided by hands unseen. And in this beautiful dance of life, we are all both guides and seekers, weaving through each other's paths. I want y'all to remember, in moments big or small, you might be the angel that someone has been hoping for. Just as there are unseen angels paving your way with light, I want you to embrace this divine connection, carrying with you the light of kindness and the warmth of compassion. You never know what people are going through. So being kind is a necessity. You are literally a beacon in someone's journey as they are in yours. So, this experience serves as a powerful reminder that our actions, no matter how small they may seem, can have a profound impact on the lives of others. Each of us, we all carry within us the potential to be a healing presence to others, a source of comfort and guidance for those who are in need, looking for answers. We can be that solution. And just as importantly, it reminds us that when we face insurmountable challenges, that the universe conspires to send us our angels. Oftentimes when we least expect it, but when we most need it, they are there. I want you to keep your eyes open. Keep shining. Don't lose faith, for you are both a miracle and a witness to miracles every single day. All right. So now, this next story is called The Gym and the Good Call from my girl from way back. Now, this was going to be short, but our chat was so divine when she called me. I had been thinking about her. She had been on my mind. But as we began to talk, I realized that I was on her mind as well. So our chat was so divine and it was so connected that we bounced ideas off of each other, and it just gave me so much reassurance and green lights that for the amazing and much needed work and guidance and helping folks to really meet themselves with human design was necessary. Okay. Everywhere she was lost, everywhere she was feeling out of sync and out of alignment with that situation that she was dealing with, I literally guided her back with my spiritual weather update that I did yesterday. If you haven't seen it, I highly advise, baby, that you go back. This is not just for the eclipse, the lunar eclipse. It's not only for the full moon, but this is for a sustainable period of time. Okay, so I highly advise you to go watch that video after this one. If you haven't already, go rewatch it if you've already watched it, because there's a lot of nuggets and gems inside of there that you really want to unpack and just chew on. Let it marinate, let it cook. Okay, and the message here is, don't be afraid to step out and follow your urges and do your thing. I followed that splenic urge to create that video that I created yesterday about the spiritual weather update. I've always wanted to do one. I'm going to do a lot more of them. There's another one that's coming up on the 30th that I'm going to be doing. But with that being said, like, I've always wanted to do one. And that I finally stepped out to do it, and that it serves so many purposes to help so many people on their journey and in their way, and to explain it to them in a way that they can understand it, that it's practical, that it feels good, it feels right. They can energetically feel a difference by watching the videos and how healing they are. Like, that message right there was telling me that you will get confirmation and you will see that you're on the right path. You'll see that all things are connected and divinely aligned for you. And when you're on that path, that is a sign showing you that you are. Okay. Um, and also thinking about this too. Lean in more when you feel those tingles, those goosebumps, those chills. That's life's way of showing you and saying that you're on the right path and keep going. Follow it more. Some may call it the Holy Spirit. Somebody might say divine connection. Somebody might say energetic alignment. Whatever you feel, when it feels like electricity, when it feels like water, when it feels cool and tingly and warm and fuzzy, and when you feel those chills and that hair stand up on your arm, that is when you know that you are in divine alignment. Keep chasing that feeling. That is such a euphoric divine feeling that I would love for everybody that's watching this, or that will soon to watch this, to feel and encounter each and every day. Okay. Now, next, third story. This is a story of a little visit to Target. Okay. I call this eggs, music, and a soul meetup. Okay, that end up turning into destiny. So as I'm in Target, I headed on down the aisle. I grabbed my Ollipops because your girl is loving them. Okay. I grabbed my Ollipops, I grabbed my creamer and headed on over to self checkout. And there was a guy at that moment talking to the Target crew at the customer service counter. And he was telling them that he paid them cold hard cash to egg the musician outside playing music on his violin. Now I don't know about you and what part of what part of the nation that you're in or the part of the world. If you're watching it this far, I want to congratulate you for hanging with me. You are divine soul family, and you are a chosen one because you would only be drawn to this message because this message was specifically for you to inspire you. We're here for such a time as this. But if you made it this far, this here, I don't know in where you are. If you see a lot of these people, they're playing at Targets, they're playing outside of Bojangles, and they have this violin. Sometimes they're playing Chris Brown, sometimes they're playing Taylor Swift. They are just going to town with their violin, and they're making money doing this thing. Okay, but what he was doing was he was basically tempting them and saying that he would pay them cold hard cash to go run to their owl and get some eggs and egg the musician because he was playing music on his violin and his mega speaker and he was trash. Okay. So I overheard the conversation because let's be honest, your girl likes to eavesdrop on a good combo. Okay. So don't judge me like you ain't never been nosy in line listening to folks argue, fuss, or tell lies. Okay. So for me, at that time, I caught on to what he was saying and I started to laugh. But as I started to laugh, I realized that the self checkout couldn't take cash. So I asked for some assistance, and this beautiful young lady said it gladly that she could help me. Okay. So we began talking about the musician, and I was telling her about some musicians that were normally out there that play very great music on Sundays and how I love when they perform and that they get all my money because I'm always supporting a musician. Okay. Um, and one thing led to another as we were talking. Yes, I know that sounds like a good episode on Jerry Springer or Maury, and somebody's about to come out from the back. Okay. But it she had for me, um, she had to card me as I was talking to her. Okay. She had to card me for some wine that I was purchasing. And then she said, "Are you sure you're not born in the 2000s?" And so, we kind of had a little laugh about that or whatever. I was like, "Girl, black don't crack." Okay. So then she goes on to say how beautiful I was and how I had really great energy. So as we're talking and we're exchanging, she is a Muslim young lady. And, she had her, hijab on. I think that's what you call it. She had her hijab on, but she was just talking about how I was a really great individual, so beautiful, and that my energy was really really on point. Okay. Then she asked me if I was on Insta because she wanted to follow me, and so I'm sitting here like, wait a minute. We go from eggs to checkout to cash to now you talking about Insta, okay, and wanting to follow me. And as she stated that, she said, "Well, you're just so beautiful. Like you belong on TV or maybe your own YouTube channel. That's something that you should do." And so when I told her that I have both, she gasped and was like, "Give me your deets, girl." Like she was here for it. Okay. So wrapped up in the joy of our newfound connection, I almost left without my bags and the very reason I had come into the store in the first place. So I was like, "Girl, my bags." Like, you have to make me forget everything I came in here for because you are such an awesome human being. Okay. Um, but as our encounter was a vivid reminder, what it reminded me that is that sometimes what we think that we are seeking is merely a vessel for the universe to deliver exactly what we need at that moment. Saluma, and that's her name, through her spontaneous words of encouragement to me and her genuine interest in my journey of being on Instagram and being on YouTube, don't be looking at my Instagram because your girl ain't. I'm not out there like that yet. So I'm working on it. Okay. Um, but she became an unexpected mentor and friend to me. Okay. So as I walked away, brand new follow and Olipop in hand, I realized that our paths crossing was not a mere coincidence. It was a beautifully orchestrated moment designed to remind me that inspiration and signs to persevere can come from the most unexpected sources. Saluma, a beautiful soul that I met by chance, rekindled my spirit and determination to pursue my passions. The lesson here is very profound yet simple. Keep your heart open to the universe's subtle guidance and the people it places on your path. Sometimes a casual encounter or conversation can carry the weight of 1,000 words of encouragement, pushing you toward your destiny and in your journey. Never underestimate the impact that you can have on others. Just as Saluma did for me, you too could be the very much needed sign for someone else, encouraging them to keep going, to keep striving towards their dreams. And if you are watching, big shout out to Saluma. Girl, I see you. I see you, boo. In life's grand tapestry, every thread is woven with intention. Every meeting that we have is laid with purpose. And I want you to remember, as you chase your dreams, to stay open, to listen, and to embrace the sacred connections and divine moments that are waiting to inspire you, often when you least expect it. So, if you want more alignment, human design offers a profound map to navigating life in harmony with your true self. It is here to help you to align with divine opportunities, divine moments, and sacred connections that might otherwise pass you by. It literally teaches you to recognize and to honor your unique energetic blueprint, and it enables you to flow with the universe rather than against it. When you live according to your design, whether you're a generator, a projector, a manifester, a reflector, or any combination, being a manifesting generator, you naturally attract experiences and relationships that resonate deeply with your soul's purpose. By you understanding your strategy and your authority, human design empowers you to make decisions that lead you toward your most fulfilling path. And it ensures that when divine moments happen and sacred connections arise, you are perfectly positioned to embrace them with open arms. Through human design, you learn not just to exist, but to thrive and live in alignment with the cosmos, turning everyday encounters into meaningful, life altering events. This is when life gets juicy. This is when life gets fun. This is when the great things happen in divine alignments, and you wake up with so much purpose and excitement to be alive, just to be you. Excited and optimistic about what this world and what this life has in store for you today. It's a feeling that calls you to explore the depths of your being and how you're designed to flourish. It's time to transform that curiosity into clarity. So simply shoot me an email at chasacyray@gmail.com. I'll put that in the comments with the subject line, I want a reading. Okay. So if you are looking to get a human design reading and you would like more direction, let's embark on this journey together. Let's unlock the secrets to your design and paving the way for a life of authenticity, joy, and success. Because right now, I don't want you to let another day pass without uncovering the incredible design that makes you you. So I want you to reach out now and let's start this beautiful journey together. Um, Let me leave you with this, chosen ones. In this grand tapestry of life, each of us is an angel in disguise for somebody else. Whether we're crossing paths at just the right moment to illuminate the way, remember as you journey through your day, you carry within you the light to brighten someone else's path, just as they carry the light to brighten ours. Until next time, stay magical, stay empowered, and most importantly, baby, stay magnetic AF. Chisacy Ray is out.